Awesome, awesome. So we got Jeff here. Jeff hanging out in the background.
Jeff got egg rolls, didn't bring it in his share.
Yeah, right. So now we got Leslie up here. Leslie is getting into the bullet catch mode. Now, the cool part about Houdini that I've been able to figure out so far is once you get into a mode, it will... You can kind of hear it from here. I don't know if it might be a little hard, but what will happen is it actually tells you exactly what you need to hit. It says, you know, hit the inner loops and then the ramps to collect, which is super good.
Nice pass over.
Keeping it out of that out lane.
Man, I want to say something about the game, but I don't know anything about the game.
Yeah.
I do like how spooky Houdini is. Like, he is super spooky.
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. Thank you guys for verifying that we're sounding good. Appreciate you giving us some feedback. If anything happens, cameras get wonky, whatever, let us know in the chat. We'll see what we can do to fix it for you.
I mean, and just to be clear, it's not a camera issue. We do look this good.
Yeah, I know. Mean, this is... Right. It actually took off 5 pounds, let's be honest. Added 10 pounds of beard.
Look, I can just keep going up on the screen, and like, there's still beard there.
Oh, man. So, you know what's super exciting, Matt?
What's that?
We've got a whole new rig coming in tomorrow.
Oh, I heard. Very exciting.
Tomorrow.
So
if you liked our streams before, just wait. They're going to get ridiculously interactive with you guys. So we appreciate you hanging out with us while we're on our old rig. But once the new rig comes in, we've got some new cameras coming. Got a brand new camera system coming and a new laptop. It's super exciting.
We're actually just going to take this whole thing and throw it in the garbage.
Yep.
We're gonna put it in a Stargate pinball machine and then set it all on fire.
Yep. That's actually appropriate. Up the middle. Up the middle. Shoot the pyramid. Up the middle. That's going to be my entire commentation for tonight. I'm glad you're frothing at the mouth with excitement. We are too, because as soon as we get this machine, it is going to be super exciting. For those of you who are technical, it is the Predator Helios 300 17-inch BA badass gaming system. So once we get that,
I don't know what AM means.
He doesn't.
He's like, we're getting a new rig. It's gonna be super cool, and I'm like, that's awesome.
Yep. It's gonna be ridiculous. I spent way too much money on it too, which is even more fun. So we got Sherry up here.
Are there chains on the pop bump?
There are chains on the pop bumpers, and there's also chains underneath of the rails on the right there, if you notice that.
Ah.
So one thing that will happen that I noticed is if you hit the ball up into the lock and lock isn't lit, it will shoot it up to that chest, but the chest will drop it into a hole, and you can't quite see it here, but there's a huge, that rail that comes around on the right side, it will shoot it from the bottom of that chest straight up and into that. It's pretty impressive. 6, 5, 4, shoot the stage. Welcome me, etc. Thank you guys for hanging out. Any questions about Houdini or anything like that, let us know.
You are on fire, too.
So this week we've got Houdini. Next week we will be streaming from Total Nuclear Annihilation.
Because like right now it looks normal, and then they light up and it looks like the devil.
Yeah, Pin Daddy, this machine is amazing. It is gorgeous. It almost reminds me of a New Jersey Jack as far as appearance, but the animations are not as clean as a Jersey Jack, but the animations are pretty awesome nonetheless.
I like the animations.
Yeah. I mean, they're a little cheesy, a little front page 95-y, but you can tell that the work has gone into the mechanics and the looks of this machine, not so much the art package. Oh, and then outside drain. That's
I like the way it looks a lot.
I think it's amazing, especially like that back glass you can see there in the top window where it closes the curtain and you see the people in the audience there like they're watching the stage. We've got some more people gonna head up here.
We'll show you on your turn. If you're like that animation person, how hard do you think it would be to modify?
I don't think it would be that hard to modify the animations. The only thing that would be hard is to figure out where it is in the system files, that's all. And like would just be a replacement. Make sure that, you know, it accepts the right size. So, I mean, it'd be a little difficult, but nothing impossible. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Start 3 times.
Alright, so we've got 3 people coming up here now to play Houdini, then we're going to get on it. Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure if you don't already that you hit that subscribe button. And it looks like next week we will be on the Total Nuclear Annihilation, which just got delivered here today. The game
so
is
fast.
gorgeous, and it's going to be real fast.
It's fun, but it's so fast. Yeah. Jeff says in an hour and a half you get to watch 150 games.
Yeah, I mean, you guys will see once we go live on it. If you haven't played it yet, that game is ridiculously fast. Yep, TNA just showed up here. It just showed up today, actually. It wasn't supposed to be delivered until tomorrow.
2 brand new games in one day.
But he got Houdini on Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got Houdini on Monday, set it up yesterday for today. And then TNA got delivered this morning, so he set it up for pay to play, not on the free play. So, Pin Daddy, no, this is actually set up where they had the Super Nintendos and stuff, and these 2 are on pay to play, as well as the 3 machines up front. Star Wars, Attack from Mars, and Dialed In are still on pay to play. So now there are 5 total games here that you pay to play. Yeah, TNA is only 50 cents, which is real nice. Because
they put it up 50 cents because the games are so short.
Yeah, the game will take you 1.5 seconds to play, all 3 balls. You figure there will be like some delay or lag when you hit a scoop or whatever. No, that game is fast, so we'll have live coverage of that. But for now, we've got this beautiful game Houdini, which the one thing that I like initially on this is, like I said earlier, when you start a mode, it calls out what it is that you need to do. I love this part of it where it locks that ball on the left and then shoots it up into the crate on the top left. And then, like I said, when you start a mode, it calls out and says you need to hit, the inside orbit or the outside orbit, then hit the ramp to collect. It tells you exactly what you need to do, as well as lighting the shots, which is exciting. Yeah, actually, Houdini is on $1 a play, so we're pumping quarters into this thing all night until they kick us out.
That's the regular skill. Yeah, the super is this little there.
I see you have no skill.
And Houdini is sassy. When you miss the skill shot, he says, "I see you have no skill." Like, dang, shots fired, man.
Be right back.
So up into those pop bumpers, you see the locks and the chains on it. I got some really cool pictures. I had the glass off of this earlier when we were looking at the one lock issue that was happening. And I got some pretty cool pictures of those pops. So they'll be up on our Instagram momentarily. Yeah, I know. The fact that it's like, you suck. It's almost like Pirates of the Caribbean, where it was like, hit the lit shots and don't drain. That's our suggestion. Oh, ball save though. So that lane that she just hit there that goes up into the pops is called the key lane. So that key lane is what you need to hit in order to get up into that theater where she almost got up and into, which is directly under that screen in the center of the right. Oh, almost got into it again. That's how you start modes in this. And like I said, I'm learning as we go. I got to play this a little bit before we went live. I love it. Yeah, this game is brutal. It is definitely not for the faint of heart, because it will tell you how crappy you're doing. So almost had the skill shot there, up into that right scoop, and this gives you the combo mission, which tells you what you need to hit. So shoot ramp and then directly shoot the scoop. So if you can hit the ramp and then directly into the scoop, you get a combo mission. I haven't actually completed that, so I don't know what it does. I don't know if it gives you like playfield multipliers or what. Oh, and a center drain on that one. The LCD is a little smaller than a JJP, but as you can see, they framed it in really nicely with the curtains and the crowd in front, and like the screen transitions are the curtain closing. It's not as big and it doesn't look like it's as bright as a JJP machine, but as I said earlier, the animations are also a little different in that they're kind of like very blocky animations. It's not like theatrical style with like wahs or dialed in where it's very smooth. Yeah, the key lane goes to the stand-up in the back, but that's how you start modes. I don't know if it's hitting just the lane and then the stand-up, the lane, the stand-up, and the pops, or what. Like I said, I'm still learning, but once you get it up in there, it opens up the curtain on the stage, which is right underneath of that LCD, and when you get it up into there, then you start the different modes, which are the needle-eating modes, or the Chinese water torture modes, and that kind of stuff. I love this. When it shoots it, that's perfect. So we got ball 1 locked. Let's see if it doesn't look like it's going to do. No, it is too. So don't hit the flippers and give it a second. It's got to do a ball search, and then it'll kick it out on the right.
Okay.
So it seems like it's doing that again. Just part of the breaking in process. So it should do a ball search here momentarily. There we go. And it looks like it will drop it off to the right then. And then it'll kick out. There you go. So you saw that there are 3 magnets underneath of this playfield, 2 underneath of his hands and 1 underneath of his face. And when you hit the stand-ups on either side of his hands, it will actually circle the ball around his hands. So it's pretty good game so far. The only thing that I have to say about it from playing it earlier is that these shots are tight. There's no room for error. If you don't get that shot directly, you're not making it. Especially the lock ramp, and the lock ramp is the inner right loop, and then the left inner loop is what lights the lock. Both of those are very, very tight shots. And then there's the milk crate, which is the far left shot. You can kind of see with the orange arrow blinking. That is the milk crate shot. There's a little loop in there behind the stand-up target. That one's really hard to hit. You need to be directly accurate on that. And then the right scoop to start the Seance multi-ball is also pretty hard to hit. It's taken me a little while to get used to those exact shots. So we're into the ball here. We've got another one coming up. We've got Matt going to join us again.
I'm back. I had to make a phone call. I did.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we at? What ball are we on? 2?
I think so. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying that close attention. And actually, one thing that I'm noticing is that it does not tell you what ball you were on the screen.
Well, let's see what happens at the end.
Oh, there you go. It's on the right-hand side on those lights. So this is ball 3. So when it goes back to the score reel, you see the right-hand side, those 3 blinking lights on the left. That tells you what ball it is. The screen's a little washed out on the display, so you can't read where it says ball, but the right lights to the right of the score reels tell you what ball you're on. And look, we're learning. So she got it up into the theater shot. That's how you start mode. So she's going to do King of Cards. So this is the video mode. You gotta hold it to toss a card hard. So if you hold it in, it'll toss the card higher. If you just press it, it'll toss the card right out.
Okay.
There's so much stuff that we're learning about on this guy. It's pretty exciting, I have to say. Rough. Alright, so it lit Chinese water torture, but she wasn't able to get it into the shot. And the cool thing that I like about that theater shot is that the screen, or
it's big.
The curtain actually opens and closes underneath of that screen.
Right?
No. Underneath of the screen, an actual mechanical curtain comes. It opens and it closes on it. So it looks like we're up. So do you want to go?
Okay.
Yeah, Matt's gonna go. He hasn't played this yet. Brian, you gonna join him? All right. So Brian's gonna join him. So we're just recording some scores here. Before we get started, Matt's gonna see if he can get up there. They're just writing down what their scores are. There you go.
Got them all, Jen?
All right. So Matt and Brian.
Oh, all right. I'll take it. Brian, you want in?
All right. So Matt and Brian are gonna play.
Anyone else want in?
There you go. And now the skill shot is those stand-up targets that are cycling through, or that magic shot all the way to the left.
Well, that wasn't.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Oh, jeez.
And the center
Did you
drain.
give it to me?
No, it didn't. So Brian's up.
Right,
now.
so that was a slow start.
That is rough, but that's pinballs.
Magician 2, it's your turn. Keep
The
practicing.
camera's a little dark in the center there. I'm gonna see if I can brighten that up a little bit. It looks a little dirty, to be honest with you. I'll find my cloth and clean that in a second. So there's a hole underneath of that right ramp, right there, that will kick it out of that that right scoop. There, back into that hole. So now he's got escape the Chicago jail, which he's got to hit that milk shot off to the left. That's now flashing green, and that shot is super hard to hit. Okay, all the way over the spirit shot into the shooter lane and drain.
You did better than I did.
He did do better than you did.
All right, playing for real now.
Playing for real.
Just kidding around. For really real.
All right.
It's your turn.
So Matt's going to see if he can play. You see Matt rocking our brand new Fight the Power shirt, a homage to Twilight Zone Pinball. You can pick that up on our website at ragetillpinball.com. You can also find all of our social media and our Twitch stream, which you guys have already found, on our website as well, ragetillpinball.com. Like I said, next week we're going to be live from TNA, but right now we've got some Houdini action for you. So let's see what Matt's able to do. He wants to hit that lock ramp, which is the inner loop, and that shot is super tight. See, that's what I was trying to tell him. There's no room for play here on those shots. So the shot to the right of the ramp is the lock shot, and that one is real tight. So let's see what he gets here. Oh, Matt, it's the right scoop.
Oh, okay.
So Matt's got to hit the extra ball shot, which is right where that came out of. Can he get it up and in there without draining? Is the question. And there it is, too. Extra ball. Good for him. So he's also got the secret mission, which is a combo mission 1. He's got to shoot the ramp and then directly shoot the scoop, and he'll collect that. I don't know what he gets when he collects that, because I don't think anybody's done it yet today. So we'll see there. So great post pass, trying to get up that ramp, wasn't able to get up that ramp. Almost up that ramp. Was able to keep it out of there. There it is. Almost up that ramp. Oh, almost up that ramp again. So he's got to get up there.
That's hard,
if he
man.
can do it. Yeah, these shots are very tight. That's for sure. So there's that loop. That loop will actually feed all the way around and into that theater shot or stage shot, if he can get it, with enough oomph behind it, and a direct shot, of course, which is, as we've said, super tight. Up into those pops, and it's going to come down, up into that spinner, which is always fun, but he's got Magic Shop, looks like it's open.
Hey, it's a cow.
So he pulled a cow out of the hat. Let's see what else he pulls out of there. Oh, hold bonus multiplier. It's hard to read. That's okay. And into that right scoop. It's going to kick it right back out. He's got that lock still lit. So he now has the stage open. He's got to get it up into that stage to start a mode. Nice ball control there. There's that lock shot. So you'll see it kick over to the left and then shoot it up into that box. That's flashing and straight up and in. and it should kick it off to the right unless it's going to do this ball search. Yeah, you're going to have to let it do a ball search again. So it wasn't happening when we cracked the machine. We ran through all the triggers manually earlier, but it looks like it's happening now, so we'll have to get some attention on that eventually. We've got, give it a second, there it is, there's the ball search. Should kick it out that right. Probably see it drop into the, there it is, and so it's got locked the lid again. There it is up that ramp. Almost directly into that. Almost hit that. Oh, was able to save it. Still can't get it up there. Almost into the stage shot. I should probably look to see what they call it. I think it's a stage. Outside left orbit. Outside left orbit. And then the lock shot again. So now that's ball 2 locked. Now he's got multi-ball ready. Oh, he's got Seance multi-ball ready as well. So all he has to do is hit that right scoop to start Seance multi-ball. Then during Seance multi-ball, for the most amount of points, he wants to hit Seance stand-ups in order to spell Seance. But he hasn't started it yet. So, and almost had that Seance multi-ball up around that left loop. Okay, it looks like they call that the API Theater, so that's good to know. Okay, so now we've got Seance jackpot, or Seance multi-ball. So you want to spell Seance in order. Was not able to start that. He's got the A. He's got the E. There's the S. And unfortunately, he drained before he was able to spell the rest of that. The other thing that I like about this game is it is a relatively low scoring game. These shots aren't worth millions of points, it's just a couple thousand. So getting 1,000,000 points in this game is huge, much like Dialed In. So there's that tight ramp, and it looks like it stopped. Can he keep it in? There we go. Good save there. Wasn't quite able to hit that lock shot. Keeping it out of those. Oh, nicely done off that center post. And couldn't quite get it into the API Theater. And if you hit it too hard, it just bounces right out of there. You kind of got to gingerly get it up there. Or get it to bounce off those pops and in. Oh, and a drain.
Got an extra ball.
You spelled film. Now you got to get the creature from the Black Lagoon. Don't go anywhere. So he's got an extra ball now. There it is. All right. So he's got the API Theater lit. So if you gingerly get it up there, he can start a mode. Straight back down that ramp. Can he save it? And he does. Up around that right orbit, and wasn't able to connect with anything besides some Seance stand-ups, which is probably the easiest multi-ball to get is that Seance. Oh, and a left out lane drain.
That shot's so tight.
So we got Brian up now. And an immediate drain, but luckily the ball save is on. And the exact same thing happened. That's rough. Very rough, but thank you guys for hanging out with us. As always, we appreciate you joining us to play some pinballs. Now We got Matt up with his 100,000 point score, which is no joke. You see the magnets throwing around that ball after hitting the right stand-up target. Oh, and he gets into the hole underneath of the ramp, which looks like it turned on ball lock, which means that he's immediately going to start trunk multi-ball. So there is some modes that will actually have you change. It'll reverse the flippers for you, as well as invert and reverse the flippers. So when you push the button, they're down. When you let them go, they're up. And it gets a little ridiculous. So if you see me or anybody switching hands while they're playing, that's why. This game will reverse those flippers, much like Ghostbusters. Oh, nice save there. He's got to hit that outside loop. Beautifully done. Good jackpots, but a drain. And let's see what he's got now. So he's got up into the milk crate. So he does have lock lid still for trunk multi-ball. He's also got film. I don't know what film does, to be honest with you. That tells you. What's that? Tilt? No. No, film, not tilt. What is happening with that? All right. Let's see what Brian's able to do. He was actually crushing it earlier when we were warming up on this thing. And by crushing it, I mean he was beating me, which is pretty freaking good, especially on a game I have no idea what I'm doing on. Oh, man. And a center drain. That's always rough. So, Finn, I love that. So I'm gonna give this a try. All right, I got some for it.
Oh, I'm gonna pop. There's a bunch of credits in there. Yo, so what's going on, my favorite internet people? How's it going today?
Playing by myself.
Chris, like normal, playing with himself, playing by himself. Sorry. So first reaction, I guess. So I did play briefly at either Allentown or York, one of them shows. They had it set for 2-ball, I think. And I had a lot of fun, but now getting to sit down and play the game. Oh, the sound problems return, of course, when I'm here and don't know anything about. You're cool, dude. I'll figure it out.
Mute it, unplug it, plug it back in.
I'm going to mute it, unplug it, and plug it back in. Did you try turning the internet on and off again? Oh, wait. What if I just sit back here? Is it better if I just sit back here? You're good, dude. I'll figure it out.
Just unplug it anyway, just to get it started. So
Fine, hold on. I can do it. Are we back?
cannot
Is it still
wait
crunchy?
for that new rig. Let us know if it sounds bad, but I'm going to go play.
Hey everybody, now that we're alone again, is the microphone still crunchy? Or is it good? Hearing the smooth sounds of me. He just made that shot so easy. I couldn't make that shot trying. Sweet. Alright, well anyway, so got ball locked. So, as I was saying, previous time when I played this game was very limited, so I got to sit down and actually play a game on it. Real fun. Shots are real tight. Real tight. I don't know if it's the angle of the machine, but also, I don't know if you saw, whenever I'd hit that ramp, I mean, I know backhanding it shouldn't, but even hitting it from the left flipper, there's a lot of times where the ball just wouldn't go all the way up and around, and that's kind of frustrating. Right now we're seeing the top of Bill's head, the owner of the Pinball Gallery. Don't know if he knows, but he's got a full head of hair up there. Good for him. You know, no gene problems there. That's good. Genetics and whatnot. Hopefully we get some focus here again. If you can, wiggle the camera, because Bill's head messed up the focus. We're gonna have to. Yeah, it's all fuzzy.
What do you mean it's all fuzzy?
It's all fuzzy because Bill put his head under the camera. There it goes. You're good. Ooh, autofocus.
Guess what we're not gonna have to deal with once we get a new rig.
So that's. Oh no, that was the outside loop shot. But yeah, so. Initial review, game's really fun. Shots are super tight, especially the important shots. You see the flashing blue arrow or greenish arrow on the right-hand side. I had a hard time making that. Also, making the theater shot surprisingly difficult. Not because it's hard to hit to make the shot, but because if you hit the ball too hard, it just comes bouncing right out of there. But as Chris was saying before, what is super cool is underneath that theater screen, there's an actual red curtain, like semicircle shaped red curtain that you hit before it opens, and then when it opens, it kind of swoops to the side. That is super cool. Also, this is something that is similar to Jersey Jack's Pirates, and I really like, and I'm getting really excited about, is that, guys, now that we have color-changing LEDs, I shouldn't say guys, companies, now that we have color-changing LEDs, they're really putting a lot of effort into playfield art and how that interacts with the lamps and things like that. So, you know, you can see the bottom of the playfield is actually, funny enough, now that you look at it, it's kind of like movie covers. Does anybody pay attention to like movie posters and covers? How a lot of times you'll have the cool blue on one side and the dark red on the other. I think if you look up the movie cover, oh hey, look, he got that shot, and he's got 2 double stage scoring. Is that something Houdini really did? Because that's super gross. He put needles in his mouth and then thread them in there and pull them out. Yeah, no, that's nasty. That's nasty. Well, anyway, all I'm saying is that the color scheme on the playfield is really nice. Very similar to how movie posters are done, with kind of the cool and the hot. But not only that, but how the lights kind of correspond with that. And those color changing eyes freak me out. Because he looks so plain Jane when you're not in a mode or anything, and the moment those eyes light up, it's like super spoopy, like spooky skating.
Is the audio good?
Yeah, dude, it's fine.
Oh, awesome.
So let's see, we're going. Oh, that was the last ball. All right, we're gonna swapsies.
All right. So, this is an awesome game, I have to say. The shots are just ridiculously tight, but it's a pretty fantastic game. Once you get dialed in on those shots, they're easy to hit, and this game just flows pretty well. I love it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us as usual. If you don't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button for us. It helps us out. If you feel inclined to it, we also do accept cheers. So by all means, help us with some of the equipment that we just bought. If you feel like it, you can also subscribe to us and get some custom icons and all that comes along with being a subscriber. And as always, if you're interested in a Play Pinball or Hail Satan hat that Matt is modeling here, or the Fight the Power Show, you can find that at ragetillpinball.com. Otherwise, let's see what Matt's able to do. So we actually set the GC high score right before we went live with about, I think it was 700 or 800,000 points by one of the Ball Breaker Pinball League ladies, which is awesome. And I look super short here, and I'm going to leave it. So he's got Seance multi-ball ready. If he can hit that right scoop, he can start that. And a drain. This game is super tight. Ridiculously tight. So let's see what else he's able to do. So he puts up 14,000 points on ball 1. Misses that skill shot. And I'm surprised he didn't I'm surprised it didn't yell at him. Usually Houdini's a little sassy. Tells you how crappy you're doing. So, Matt's looks like I don't even know what he's going for. Trying to get the EPI theater shot. That's a shot you've almost. There it is. There it is. You either get it through the pops or you gently hit it up there.
This is ridiculous looking. That's great.
To me, it looks like there's two catapults. So on the left-hand side, right above that big silver blob, it looks like. That's actually the milk crate shot. Right above that, the ball will drop in, and it will shoot across from there up to the upper left-hand playfield where there's a chest or a trunk. And then if the trunk isn't activated and you don't have lock lit, it will drop out in front of that trunk and then kick it off to the right, up that right rail you see, coming out of the top of the playfield and down to the right flipper. So there's two catapults. This game shoots those balls all over the place. So he gets that tight lock shot. So it's going to shoot that ball up and into there. There you go. And you see how it dropped the ball out in front of the trunk. Most times it will shoot it underneath of the trunk, but this one should kick it up into that rail to the right. We'll see in a second. There it is. It's supposed to, but sometimes it misses it because that is a bit of a difficult shot. I don't know if it needs to be tuned or what.
I think it's ball 3.
That was ball 3?
I think so.
That's pretty rough, yeah. Well, we'll see in a second.
Here we go.
My favorite pinball, that's a real hard question. Yeah, I'll go. All right, so I'm going to go play... The game feels amazing. It's super tight shots. You got to be really accurate, Pindy.
Look, guys, I know we're playing Houdini, but the women's league has a tray of like mini burritos, and I can't stop looking at them. Every time I walk by, look on the camera next time when I walk by. You're gonna be like, "Yep, he's looking at the mini burritos." So, Pindy Pinball. So far, I really enjoy it. I just had a crap ball. I had an okay ball a game prior to that, but real fluid, real like. It plays real well. I mean, it's a new game, so it should. But like, real smooth. Shots are super tight. Although I've really dialed in the left and out, right, orbits. No issue there. But there ain't much going on at those orbits. You need to make all the other shots. I don't know if it's the lean or whatever, but I haven't been able to backhand the ramp. I haven't been able to hit the ramp either.
Here's a video call.
To toss the cards, hold down the
Wait,
flippers,
what question got avoided? I'll answer it.
the higher the toss.
I want to answer. I will answer the question.
Woo!
What question did you avoid answering there, Chris?
Avoid answering what?
What's your favorite pinball machine?
That's a hard question.
That's not a hard question. There's for him. I would say my favorite game. All right, look. So it's not hard, but it's my favorite game for a long time has been Pinbot, just because of how much I like the art and how much I like the game and all that stuff. I know there are games that I enjoy playing more than Pinbot, but for total package, that's probably my favorite game. Yeah, the lock shot is insanely tight. Yeah. The video mode's actually really cool. That video mode with throwing the cards. Apparently, the harder you hold the button down, the harder you throw the card, or higher you throw the card.
Looks like every time we hit that lock now,
This is where we probably should put
What's your dude's favorite machines?
all right. What is the exact time? Can
The
you tell me?
exact time? Is it on your phone?
Yep.
8:32.
8:32.
Why do you need to know that?
Because we're going to talk to the developer and give them a timestamp for these logs so you can tell if it's a software issue or a mechanical issue.
Oh, because they can check on the machine?
Yeah.
Oh, that's super cool. So apparently we can give them like timestamps of when errors, the developers timestamps of errors that happen, and they can look into it. That's crazy. Dude, if I could turn any one thing into a pinball machine,
It'd be Queen.
no, I would go Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That'd be fun.
I think because
That'd be fun.
I think that it's got enough stuff going on as one contained thing. Like rock games are cool, but like just plain old rock games I feel like are overplayed. But something that has an actual like theme and a story, Rocky Horror I think would be a fantastic game. Yeah. That or Follow This Bird with Big Bird. It's the movie with Big Bird. It's a movie with Big Bird, and he like goes off to like find his family and stuff.
By shooting above the planchette.
Yeah, Pindy, I actually agree with you that they could make more in-depth video modes. You know, I'm really surprised we have these like apron buttons and stuff like that, or lockdown buttons. Sorry, we have these lockdown bar buttons. Really surprised we haven't seen just like a joystick sticking out of that honking thing. Like, have you ever played what is it, Baby Pac-Man? Baby Pac-Man has a joystick built in. Well, I'm gonna cough. Hold on. Dude, Meatloaf multi-ball all day, all day. I would, if they made a Rocky Horror Picture Show pinball machine, I would shave my beard, dye my hair black, and just dress up as Meatloaf from that movie forever. Oh, Elmo and Grouchland is a pinball machine. I'd be down for that. Jeff, if you could turn any theme into a pinball machine, what would it be?
It would be a comic book that nobody knows.
What comic book?
That's the most hipster answer I've ever heard.
Jeff's the most hipster dude I know. And I love it.
I had a handlebar mustache.
Yeah, he did, dude. And he's fiscally responsible.
He's fiscally responsible.
So wait, that's anti-hip. I don't even know. Whoa. We got a cheer. That's super cool. Thanks, dude. Sorry, I'm new to the whole. I am terrible with computers and all this crap. So I just sit here and I kind of rant. But thank you.
I'll finger gun you.
Dude, NBA Fast Break. Well, there's only a couple questions. We went over this the other day. NBA Fast Break has like a trivia mode, but you have to know basketball from 95, 96. So like it's asking all these data
every
questions.
pinball player's demographic.
But there's you can just look up the list of questions online and just know them all. And one of the questions is, how many points is this question worth? The answer is 10.
That seems like far too much work to ever play NBA Fast Break.
Dude, NBA Fast Break's good. But now, Pindy, I actually agree. While I think they could institute more video modes, I'm not a huge fan. Like, I'm not a huge fan, especially, you know, like, I don't know, if you ever go and play, well, maybe not even just competitively, but, like, you go play competitively and you play, say, The Getaway, High Speed 2, and video mode starts, and you just see dudes, like, wailing on that speed up thing before video mode. It's not, like, common sense stuff. Like, it's like, oh, you can max out your speed before you even get into video mode. And that's stuff that, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's everyone's on an equal playing field, but still just not just for me. And most video modes are kind of, I don't know, in my opinion, most video modes are kind of like, it's always, you know, left, right, you know, do something with the, I don't know. I'd rather just play more pinball, to be honest with you.
What was your answer to the game?
The theme game?
Yeah.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I think my actual answer would probably be Harry Potter.
Dude, you want to come on the cam?
No.
No, you don't want to be on the cam? Harry Potter?
They don't ever want to sell the rights to Harry Potter.
Craig, if you could turn anything into a pinball machine theme, what would it be? What's that?
Red versus blue.
Red vs. Blue, like the Halo series? That's pretty good.
I've already been thinking about it. A friend of mine has a laser ball. Had already been rethemed to a Halloween theme.
Okay, and just...
And I was thinking about, well, what else could I do with that? And I was trying to figure out a way to turn it into a red versus blue.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a cool idea. Craig here at Pinball Gallery, his idea was red versus blue. That's true. That's true. The junkyard video mode is fun.
Which one? There's like 3.
There's 2 of them. Oh no, there are a bunch. There are a bunch because you can get like the Mars attacks mode and stuff like that, or Attack from Mars. But the shoot the girl, save the dog. I don't know.
Run away.
They got a place. No, yeah, there's a runaway and then the toaster gun. They got a place. I'm not gonna say they're not fun because I'd be lying. I'd be lying, and I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to be a liar. What do we got? Pinball, favorite pin, Attack from Mars. Who else we got in here? Did anybody else say their favorite? Man, I'm so bad at all this crap.
Go with Surf and Safari.
Did anyone go with Surf and Safari, Jeff? No. No one said Surf and Safari.
It's got everything you want in a pinball machine.
It's got a dinosaur, a water park,
And fruit.
and fruit.
Is that a gay joke?
No.
No, that's the actual game, and it's glorious. It's not glorious, but I love it.
What else would be a cool theme for a... Wait, what are we doing? We're playing Houdini here, and I'm talking about... I don't even care. Well, and Chris is in multi-ball, and I'm... Oh, I just cursed him. I don't know,
Tesla was Uber.
Tesla? Like Nikolai Tesla?
Person, yeah.
Okay.
Check this out.
What are you doing?
In the man from beyond,
Let the show begin.
What are you, wait,
repeatedly.
what are you doing? You're humping the machine, dude.
Woo! No, I'm in my stance.
You have to escape from the insane asylum, then shoot stage and orbits to try to find him.
So he's doing something. He said, watch this, but I don't know what we're watching.
I gotta bash down the curtain of the
Oh, he's got to do some curtain bashing.
It's somebody could make like an 80s cartoon hour one, where it's like Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That would be
I'd play the
glorious.
crap out of that. Like Transformers, G.I. Joe, Thundercats, like all of them in one game. Oh, where they all fight each other?
Yeah, so you have to shoot the TV and change the show.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I think that was
Well,
ball 2.
I was impressed.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. You didn't
Might
do
have
that
been
thing.
ball 3?
I don't know. We'll find out. It's ball 3. I'm trying. Does it say Finn?
No. Oh.
Yo, my turn. Me and Jeffrey. Brian, you want in? No. Me and Jeffrey, head to head. Butt, tip to tip, butt to butt. Can I tell you, dude, is this channel set for mature content? I had such a rager when I found out they had Houdini did it when I was on my way here. I had to make some adjustments to my steering wheel to get in my car because I drive a small Toyota. I'm going to play.
Slid back.
person already has Harry Potter already playing out.
What's that?
This person already has Harry Potter all playing out.
Yeah.
That would be awesome, actually. I'd be down for a Harry Potter themed game, even though I'm not a huge fan of Harry Potter.
That would be awesome.
Use the shooter to start.
Probably was just booing. This game is mean if you drain. So yeah, it probably was booing.
We're good. I just wasn't paying attention.
Look, if Matt misses a skill shot, it's like, clearly you have no skill. You know, well,
What were you saying?
he got the skill shot, so it didn't boo him.
You have local bricklayers building a wall for Houdini's next illusion. You will not want to miss this.
So if you can get it up into that theater.
I need to find a stand.
Walk through the wall, man.
Hey, on the funds.
Oh yeah, Batman 66 is a pretty beautiful game, actually. I really enjoy that one. I haven't had too much time to play it, but it's definitely an awesome game.
Watch your magic powers, yeah. Oh, that had nothing to do with the game.
Matt is showing off his magic skills, and it looks like now it's kicking out of that lock hole appropriately and not forcing you to do a ball search, which is nice. That I'm not sure, Lemon.
Flashing yellow arrow is pointing to the magic shop.
Oh, the
Alright.
magic shop.
So,
Hey, so good at that spinner.
Spinner all day. Almost hit that lock shot if he could get it. Up that milk shot, that's good.
Houdini in, master mystery.
Spinner all day.
He can certainly hit that spinner. There's a ramp, not quite all the way up it, not quite up that lock shot, up into those pops.
Shut up, Jeff. He's gonna make my ball disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, make my money disappear. Oh my gosh.
Alright, I need to switch this chair because I feel way too short, even though I am really short, and they call me microaggression. This at least makes me feel like I'm not a little person.
Spinner.
Even though I might as well be a little person. Alright, so he gets it into the
No,
hole
I'm not going for it on
underneath
purpose. I'm
of
trying to hit everything except the
the
spinner.
ramp.
Oh, I'll take that, dude.
Is that extra ball? Yep, extra ball is lit. That's that right scoop that it just came out of. He's got to get it right back up and into there. And almost has it. He's got that. There it is. And now he's got extra ball.
Combo mission one.
Was it in the animated version? Was that Mark Hamill that did the voice of
Oh, this is the
Batman?
one I lit last time.
I forget.
Didn't do
I
anything.
feel like I saw that somewhere recently. So Matt is in Seance Multi-Ball. So if he can spell out Seance with the balls in order first, but it looks like he already broke that order, it gives you a big jackpot. So there we go. We got, all he has to do is hit that S. All he has to do is hit that S.
I know, I'm trying.
Oh, that's right. Keep control. There it is. Oh, no, he didn't get it. And he drains and wasn't able to get it.
Maybe next time.
Hamill is a joker. That's right. That's what it was. That's what it was.
Hey, I just hit the S. Magic shot. Oh.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to play Guardians of the Galaxy yet.
Huh?
I haven't even seen one except for pictures. I didn't watch any videos on it.
I played for a long time and did nothing.
Yeah, let me have. I don't think there's one in Philly. I don't know. There could be.
What, the green ones?
If anybody's seen one, let us know, and
I have no idea for Escape.
we'll go play it and give our opinion on it. But at this point, I can't give any opinion on Guardians of the Galaxy except that the soundtrack looks pretty awesome. Although nothing, in my personal opinion, these days beats the soundtrack on Total Nuclear Annihilation. Which, if you guys can, or have Spotify, Apple Music, whatever, it's free. And if you need some background music at work, it's pretty awesome. I highly suggest that. Matt taking advantage of that center post there to save it. There's the ramp if you can get it up into that scoop.
No, I need the spinner now.
Oh, was it the spinner? Sorry.
Yeah. But now I gotta do it up.
Alright, he saved it. Oh. Nice. I don't know that we'll be out in Indianapolis anytime soon. We'll be in Ohio in March. That's
Yeah, where you live? Pull me up. I'll come stay with you. Do it with me, Jeff. Oh, we're so good at magic.
Matt is proclaiming his magic because it's magic. This reminds me of that Mad TV skit. Alright, in the Masterpiece of Houdini.
Oh, that's the wrong orbit.
It is the wrong orbit, but you're good at those orbit shots, so get those orbits. There it is, there's one. Now hit the left, or the right. Oh.
I had it.
Great ball control there. Just gotta hit that left orbit. You can probably backhand it. It's back and forth. Oh, almost gets it. Can he get it before the timer? Can you backhand it?
3, 2,
Nope.
Nope. Alright, so time's out that mode. And let's see what else he's got.
what the hell is this time? Oh, that is really ugly. Let's see what else we have. Let's try that again.
Very nice. Today's the first day that I've been able to play TNA, and that game is ridiculously fast. Play it if you got a chance. It's awesome. And so Matt looks like he's in Trunk Multi-Ball. So he's got to shoot the flashing green shots. for some jackpots. Looks like it's the milk can shot there. Oh, and he drains both balls. Give him one back. Will they give him the other one? Does not look like it.
Oh, I did terrible.
So he
I
drains
hit the
it
lock
almost
shot for once.
immediately. Yeah, these shots are insane. When you finally get to play this, you'll understand. Those inside orbit shots are absolutely ridiculous. And that lock shot, like you need to be dialed into that perfectly. Any variation on either side is going to be bad. And I was talking with Bill earlier, and he told me that the developer of this machine decided not to put posts on any of the ramps or targets, and instead he shaved down the stand-ups by a 1/16 of an inch on each side, so an 1/8 of an inch total, and put them on either side. That's what those seance targets are. That actually, Matt just hit one, the S on the seance there. But yeah, so he decided to, instead of putting posts, that they're all stand-up targets, so that there's something to hit. So that's super exciting. A little different on this machine than most others that are new. Thank you guys for hanging out with us as we play Houdini. So Matt's getting jackpots all over the place here. Trapped up those two balls. They gave him the third one back, which was nice of them. It looks like he's got to hit the ramp. A couple other shots. And he drains that one, but is he able to keep it? The seance was a success. So, Matt's up that ramp. He's got to hit that spinner then, and it looks like he missed it. Oh, nice. Very nice. And which Rob Zombie? I guess there is only one. The Spooky Pinball Rob Zombie. Not a big fan of that one. The one that I played is, I don't know if it's just not in great condition or what, but I wasn't a huge fan of that one. Just a personal preference. Got Matt here crushing Houdini right now.
Oh, come on.
So he's got to get it up into that theater. But the theater shot, you got to be gentle on that one. And again, it's another tight shot where you need to be direct, or get a good bounce off of one of the flippers, or bounce up off the pops. And not the flippers, the slings up top there. So there we go. So now we're gonna go walk through walls.
You can see around, so you know there's no trap door. Shoot one of the right shots.
Yeah.
Another middle, and then another to the left.
Yeah, I don't know if Bill is planning on getting a POTC here. I sure hope so, just because I want to play it more than once. When we did the launch party earlier this month, I've only ever got to play it one time for 3 balls, and it was certainly fun, but I did not get to get a chance to actually feel it out, test it out, see what I liked about it. But was that ball 1?
Yeah.
Nicely done.
This bonus will be there on my score.
Potentially.
Huh? Your bonus will be there.
It is called a skill shot.
And that's that tightness. You can see it on that lock shot, man. If you don't make it up there, it's going to drain immediately.
That's super lame. I didn't punch. I shot the ball out.
Yeah, yeah. It's only a timer.
Position 1 is now up.
So we got Matt back up here. Let's see what he's able to do. That skill shot going a little faster this time on ball 2. And he gets it again, and it doesn't give him any crap. Almost up that ramp with a backhand. Up into those pops. Those pops are just awesome looking up. Like I said earlier, I'll throw some of the pictures up on
These pop-ups
Instagram
are
here
super cool.
shortly.
Oh! I thought it was going to bounce.
No Lebowski. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like it, is the playfield on Zombie is just, excuse me, huge, and there's a lot of stuff I don't like about it.
Good, good. You think it'd be mad if I took one of them little burritos? I'm gonna sneak one. I'm sneaking one.
Matt sees food, he's gotta have it.
Oh yeah.
She already left, so she left that right.
I'm a growing boy.
Got Jeff up here. Almost got the milk shot. There's that lock shot, finally up and into that. It's gonna kick to the left. And then the light show before it shoots it up into that trunk is pretty awesome. I love that.
I noticed distinct lack of you using your magic power. You're gonna pass this time. Yo, you know what ball search is, right? Yeah, this is ball search.
Yeah, it's got to do a ball search. So I didn't think it on right. What's mad cool?
So I don't know if anybody noticed. I don't know if any all out there noticed. But like a lot of games nowadays, and people even put them in their own games, you put spotlights on top of the slings that point at the playfield, the light of the playfield. They have spotlights on top of this, well, the lane guides, but still, it's like spotlights on top of the slings.
Yeah.
But they actually have plastic molded spotlights. Like
Oh yeah, they look like an actual spotlight. Yeah.
That's a nice touch.
I like that. I gotta agree.
It. It's nice.
I gotta agree. Yeah, so some more Houdini action. Thank you, Me Etc., for hosting us as well. That's super cool of you. Appreciate that. Just got to see it. So, Jeff's up to
Oh, dude,
pop
did
over
you see
to
somebody
the
gave
chains.
us fucking cheers, too?
That's
super
awesome.
exciting.
That's awesome. Thank you guys for the cheers. Much appreciated. Oh, and a hard left out lane drain. So Matt's gonna come up.
I'm actually dancing the Annihilation music.
Yo, Scott Denisi, if you're watching, you crushed it on Total Nuclear Annihilation. Seriously. I cannot wait to stream that game. It's gonna be 4 games a minute because it's stupid fast.
Looking for a little magic today?
Ooh, magic points.
Never, Pindy. Don't apologize for that. We love the interaction.
New York City Jam.
So that's got to shoot the ramp. And there it is. There's one. That's awesome. Can he get it up there? Oh, man. It's like he knows what he's doing all of a sudden. So Matt's doing magic. Up into that trunk. TNA is basically the bomb. I agree, Johnny Demonic. And Pin Daddy, yeah, we are here tomorrow. Tomorrow's our league day. So no streaming, sorry, but we will be here. So we've got some shirts for you as well. If you want to come out and pick them up tomorrow, we can make sure we have them.
Really?
And, oh, I thought you had it. Tilt warning 2.
All I need is
So let's see what Jeff's able to do. This is ball 3.
nothing. That's 30,000.
A lot of wood to chop.
It is beautiful. I'm not sure which one I like more between this and Pirates of the Caribbean. Just because I've been able to play this a little bit more and it is gorgeous, but Pirates of the Caribbean is also friggin' awesome. Especially with the new features of like launching the balls across the playfield. I'm not sure which one I like. I need more time on Pirates of the Caribbean to decide, but this one is definitely up there for beautiful new games.
Trying dudes?
Yeah.
Give it a shot?
Yes? Yeah. Somebody's asking. That I am not sure, Pindy, but I'm going to go up and play Houdini, so I'm going to have Matt come and sit and do some commentating. Unless Brian wants to while we play? Alright, Brian's going to. So you want to play with me?
Huh? Are you going to commentate?
Yes, I will comment.
Alright, cool. Yo, dudes, they gave me peanut butter nonpareils, and they told me I could have the buff. It's a peanut butter nonpareil. You want it?
Yes.
But no, don't eat it. I'm sick.
Oh.
But there's another over there. And buffalo chicken wraps. They said we gotta have them now.
Do you have money for Jeff to play?
Oh, I got mine.
Give us 3 credits, so we're good.
Oh.
Hi, Lemon Half. How are you? All right, so Chris is up first. So So far, nobody has seemed to be able to get that super skill shot where you have to make it across the playfield and go to magic and hit that magic stand-up target. It's a little bit difficult. And Chris strains. That's okay. Thank you for joining us again. All right, here comes Matt. Let's see what he could do.
Hey, how do I look? Do I look good?
Matt, you look beautiful.
Sorry.
All
And
right.
actually, real quick, while I'm here and thinking about it,
Chris is wiping off the screen. All right. So Matt needs. It's super fun to spell out Seance. I like that it counts it out, that it spells it out for you. One of my favorite things about this game so far is that it actually tells you what shots that you have to do, so you're not like wondering and all these lights are flashing. It specifically spells it out, which is pretty nice. I'm new to pinball, so it's nice for me to see what shots I have to get, so that's actually really helpful. Yeah, the chains are fun down here. I do agree with that.
One, two, three, ball search.
All right, so it has to do a ball search to find it,
1, 2, 3, ball search. There it
and then
goes.
it's going to kick it out of that right scoop.
And 1, 2, 3, go.
Hopefully, it's still.
Not yet.
Nope, it just found. It's searching for that ball.
There it is.
There it comes out. It's going to come out of the right scoop now. There we go. Back. Oh.
Really?
And an immediate
Really?
slingshot in the left out lane. Sorry, Matt.
Ah.
It's a little brutal telling you with the bonus at 0. I feel very intimidated. All right, so Jeff is up now. Let's see what he can do. Right down the middle. That's what happened to me a few times. It's a little rough. I am not sure if Houdini Museum. There's actually a Houdini Museum in Scranton, Pennsylvania. I've only been there. I don't know if I've actually been there ever.
which one?
The Houdini Museum in Scranton.
I know. I didn't know that was a thing.
It is a thing. When you get into the gallery, Chris. Chris will be here tomorrow after work. He gets out of work at 5, so he usually gets here around 5:15. Hi.
I'll be here at like right after 5.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, it's me.
Hurry
Got a
up.
ball save.
All safe, Jeff.
They missed it.
No, that's Magician 1.
What?
It plunged for me?
Yeah, it auto plunges,
It
dude.
auto plunged for Chris, and then it drained. It had the ball save. Auto plunged again, and then he lost it. He's very upset.
Thanks, Pin Daddy. You threw me all off. I'm just kidding.
I'm going for the magic one. I missed it completely.
They're too busy looking at Stern
Oh,
Kits.
wait,
for
I
some
can still
reason.
make
They
it.
should be looking at the new machines that are here.
Nope.
Alright, let's see what's happening. So he still has to spell a few more letters for Sans. Yeah, those chains are very satisfying when you hit them. And with Jingle Jangle, I do like them. I'm really learning just when I watch other people play pinball. That's the way I learn. Matt's very patient when he plays. He lets the ball bounce. Are they real chains? I think they're actually like plastic material. Are they real metal? Not those metal, the chains. I think they're just like a plastic material. But I think it makes the noise when you hit those bumpers up there.
Jeff, somebody's gonna go for you.
All right, so it's Jeff's turn.
I'm winning. I'm not winning. It was going to, probably.
Let's see. Do you like the dancing in the background there? That's very nice. That should be a clip. Somebody should clip that. That's cute. Are they performing magic on Jeff?
We're not childish.
And around. Oh, and a rough drain down the middle. I'm sorry.
Kiss you on the cheek. But then you turned around and it would have been awkward. Because I don't want to kiss you on the mouth. I think my wife's watching the stream.
Okay, and now we are on ball 3. Oh, a nice save there. All right, up in that. And bam. Are you gonna like guide him like how you like when you teach him how to people to golf? Just hold his hips. Yes, it does have a center post.
Come on.
Alright, so it's gonna go back into a ball search to search for that ball. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night. You can join us again next week.
Come on and train already.
And next week you'll see us play TNA, so definitely join us. Alright, so it is searching for that ball. Let's see if it kicks it out.
Where does it come out of?
That right scoop. So there's 2 spots. There's a spot directly underneath.
Oh, there it is.
Directly underneath that trunk. It drops
So this
in
is
or
probably going to be
drops
the
in
last
bottom,
game
and
because it
then
looks
kicks
like
out
they
into that
are
right
shutting everything else off. So we're on ball 3 now, so thank you again for joining
Probably
us.
going to be our last game.
This is the last game. I just told everybody that.
I won't say nothing. Your secret safe. Jeff was like, I'm going to try and play that again.
Go for it. It only takes a few seconds. Ooh. Alright.
Hit me with this.
There we go.
It's not counting that shot.
It's not.
No, because I got to hit it up that guy.
The lock is lit again. Go
Oh,
for
I
it.
know, but I ate my fill already. Thank you, though. Yeah.
Ooh, nice save there with that
My
post.
wife has food waiting for me.
Next on the main stage.
Alright, so Chris has to shoot the theater. So let's see if we can get it up there.
Houdini in, Haldane of the Secret Service.
Houdini will get out of
Alright, so now he has to shoot that milk can on the left-hand side.
In other words, never.
His eyes are very intimidating when you're up there.
You know why? Because you don't put
They
that
light
in
up
the
different
hot-
colors. Very intimidating. Alright, so he got it in there, so let's see what mode he gets.
Shoot the inner loop.
Milk can. So we got the hurry up.
Then the inner loop again.
Get in that milk can. Oh.
By shooting above the planchette.
So Chris has Seance lit, so if he can get it in that scoop, then he will start Seance multi-ball. Which is looks like what he's going for. Ah. Tilt warning 1.
10.
So that was the last ball. So Chris will be back.
Hey, yeah, fool me all you want. Come to Philly and we'll fight about it.
All those people are dead. This is like from like the 20s.
Oh, I'll fight zombies.
Magician's
Watch
move.
enough
It's
Walking
your
Dead.
turn.
This is
Well, it
Thank
is
you guys
called
for
a
hanging
skill
out.
shot.
Oh, I hate you, guy.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a center post there. I'm sorry that camera's so dark.
Wow.
I have to fix that.
All right.
That's the super. Hey, there we go. You can
All right, a
kinda
couple
see.
good games. All right, here we go.
and,
Then I just had nothing. I can win still.
You still can win. Absolutely.
I doubt I will.
So how's everybody doing? You guys good? You need anything? You need any drinks? I'll go and get you some drinks.
Yo, internet dudes, what are you wearing?
What are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Please take your seats.
And if you type it in the chat, type it real slow.
Yeah, slower. Oh, and a center drain. I could use a drink. Me too. Actually. But I think at this point we got to get out of here because they're shutting machines off. They're going to start yelling. They're going to start yelling at us in a minute. So we'll catch you guys on the flip side. We'll be here next Wednesday as well with total nuclear annihilation with some fastball action. So you guys have yourself a good night, and we will see you.
Good night,
soon.
dudes.
Good night.
Good night, dudes. We love you.
We love you.